What is going on, everyone? We are back once again, but we're going to be doing something a little different today. We're going to be talking about Attack on Titan. Now, I know I haven't been recovering Attack on Titan at all. I've talked about it. I went through season 1 and 2. I haven't really talked about 3, but I figure I'll go ahead and give this a review to you guys because I figure with last night's episode, again, I'm recording this Monday morning, with the latest episode 6 of season 3. This episode was absolutely insane, so if you guys have not seen it yet, please click off the video. It is spoilers. Again, spoiler alert. Hope you guys are enjoying your day, though. Let's go ahead and get into this. Guys, we learned a lot about this episode. There's a lot that I don't even know. Like, if you guys, like, what you're seeing on your screen with Historia's face, where she's got this look like, what in the world? That is how I think almost myself and everybody was in this episode, because we got to know where Eren is still in the same place he once was. He just does not know where. We later find out he is in the bottom of that church that was owned by Historia's family. And we also find out where Historia is telling Eren that her father has been helping with the walls this entire time. But also, something gets shown to us that nobody, I think even myself, could have known about, where we do see that Eren is touched by Historia and her father, and they all remember what is happening, because it does show different things of Eren turning when he was a child. It shows his father, it shows him eating his father, and it also shows with the key and then other things. And then Historia gets a memory that she lost, because her family has the ability to have people remember and have people forget, and it is a Titan power apparently. And we do see where she had a half sister named Frida, and her father tells her that she is dead due to Eren's father, because Eren's father had the ability to go Titan, and he went to that church where they were at right now. And it shows in a flashback that Eren's father attacked Historia's family, and Frida decided to turn into a Titan. Yes, she had the ability to turn into a Titan as well, even though she was unexperienced. And Eren's father killed her among everybody else, and only Historia's father survived. So the entire time we're going through this episode, Eren is like, he doesn't know what to say. He's just like, what do we do? Like, what the hell? Like, you know, because he ate his father, he now has the power of his father, as well as also Historia's sister. So that's how come Eren is very powerful. So there's other possible abilities that has yet, I guess, to been unlocked. And then we also get to find out in this episode where Erwin, he commands all the scouts to go ahead and go find Eren and Historia. Then we get to see all the other commanders. They're of course having fun with the so-called leaders of the human race, but it really goes into fact being that we get to really see how humanity's not really falling apart. It's just they're seeing where, you know, even at this crisis, humans are still fighting against one another. And the older commander, I forget his name at this time, but he asks Erwin, he's like, when is humans gonna stop fighting humans? And then and I like this quote when he says, when there's one less than the other. And that's actually true, because if there's only one, then he or she's not going to be fighting themselves. But also, they go fighting, and then also we can see where Levi is talking to pretty much Levi is talking to the rest of his squad. And then we later find out that Jeremy, he basically did have a flashback as well, because we get to find out with the Ackerman family that there is a reason why the Ackerman family is so strong, especially with Levi and also Mishki, I believe is how you pronounce. I know I'm butchering these names, so I was like, oh, well, you're not family. Yeah, I am, but I can't pronounce the names for shit. But anyway, what is so cool, Mikasa, there you go. Mikasa, she basically tells Levi when she's had a verge of just being unstoppable, and he also explains when Jeremy was, but later finds out where Jeremy was having a conversation with his grandfather, and we later find out that the Ackermans were very loyal at one time to the king, and so was the Oriental clan. And I'm guessing that the Oriental clan and the Ackermans, whoever was in those two groups, was Mikason's parents at one time when they were getting fled, because the Ackerman family is pretty much extinct. So that is why Levi was asking, is he another family member here? She says, I know nothing more about my family on my father's side, because that was him. My mother was Oriental. She looked different. And I liked how they were putting all that in there, because, again, the Ackermans could not be controlled by the king, is what Jeremy's grandfather said, and also that he goes into saying where we do get a confirmation that he is Jeremy's uncle. It does get into, because he says that his sister was working at a brothel and she's pregnant and she decides to have the kid. He says, I don't know what to do. So obviously we do know that he does get raised. Levi does get raised by Jeremy, but the whole entire episode was just like, oh my gosh. But then at the very end of it, we do see where Jeremy and his squad are about ready to, are defending the door right when Levi and everyone else is about ready to arrive. So in the very next episode, we're going to be seeing a major clash between everybody to get Aaron and Historia back. Now the question of it is Historia on their side anymore, or is she just now confused? So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. But guys, let me know what you thought about this. It's a little different. I enjoy watching Attack on Titan. I'm glad it's finally kind of picking up. They're putting in a lot more pieces than we've been wanting. There's just been so much that they've been putting together, but I'm happy all this is going the way that they want. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Also, let me know what you guys thought about the episode as well. What are your thoughts about it? I would like to hear you, and I'll be seeing you guys on the very next video.